Oh, it's the gift that just keeps on giving. Haulin asked for the holidays. Back with you again for a very special one. I'd like to say something near and dear to my heart. I know it's near and dear to Bishop's heart. Slap Mountain.
What says holidays more than slapping another person's face on a mountain?
If you've never seen Slap Mountain, now it's time to gather the family around the screen as we go deep, deep into the woods for Slap Mountain Christmas.
Is this in Arkansas?
Just over the next hill and right off the beaten path.
I don't know, just listen.
You'll find Big
Beaten
Wings
path.
Compound.
Big Wings
A
Compound.
secluded mountaintop spot that plays host to the craziest bunch of thrill-seeking hillbillies you ever saw.
And the hottest bitches you'll ever
Find
see.
it on the map. It's easy to miss. But if you get an invite,
I
take 'em up
think,
on it.
if I'm not mistaken, they're in West Virginia.
BYOB, and bring a
I
lawn
think.
chair. There's lots to see,
Ooh.
including the most bizarre slap bat league around.
I'm very sad we never got to see the conclusion of that cream corn wrestling, by the way.
So hop in the truck, y'all.
That never
We're
gets old.
headed out to Slap Mountain.
Did I tell you I was contacted recently by Slap Mountain royalty?
Mr. Crystal entered the Slap
Who?
Mountain Championship tournament
The
last
Which one?
hardcore
week
hillbilly.
and had every intention of bringing the belt back home
He's a
with
huge
him
fan
to
of our
North
show.
Carolina.
Right there?
That is
Right there,
until
yep.
he ran into a
Uh,
5'9", 350-pound mountain man in the hardcore hillbilly.
We have the same
Crystal and the
dimensions.
hillbilly went to
Yes, you
war
do.
during
It's a little
quarterfinals.
slimmer than you, but
He looked for
Yep.
several rounds
Who's to
before
say?
the hillbilly
Few
found his
LBs off.
target and eliminated Mr.
But yeah,
Crystal.
man, he's
but anyway, so the
Dejected,
the,
redneck-
Crystal left Slap
the-
Mountain in defeat.
the
That's
hardcore hillbilly.
hillbilly,
Yes.
redneck hillbilly.
Not only is he a proficient slapper, but he's also a hardcore wrestler.
Oh, well, now he's-
Look
Big James, I don't care how big your damn hands are. If I go to the second round, I'm slapping the piss
My
out of
goodness.
Slapping stop signs, son.
you. Clear.
His head is peeling.
Yeah, I thought maybe he had eczema and it was just a big piece of skin, but
staff member, including the official, who just happened to be Big James Mayhem.
the Mayhem family, synonymous with grudges.
The fans enjoyed the hillbillies.
Unbelievable.
KO of Mr. Crystal,
I've met
but it
their
just wasn't enough.
other
That's
extended
when Big
family.
James realized what had to be
Look at
done.
that. The fix was in, baby.
Hello,
The
folks,
fix was
and
in.
welcome to Slap Mountain. My name is JT Tilley, and
I've noticed that you and the other Mayhems, you both have problems with your eyes.
It is. It's a Mayhem family trait.
Who has come to
Like-
settle the score
like
and put
the-
an end to the
Like
disrespect
fine
toward his
physiques
father.
and
Right.
nice heads of hair.
And here he comes,
Weakness
folks.
of eyes.
It's JD Mayhem.
JD looking
JD is the
svelte
youngest of the Mayhem clan,
and the fittest.
leaping into the ring. And
Mr.
preparing
Jaws
to
of Steel is what they
defend
call
the
him.
Mayhem family name.
He definitely looks like he could be one of your sons. I
JD
can
is
see
joined in the ring
where
this afternoon by his
Mhm.
father,
the
Big
DNA
James
is strong
Mayhem.
with you guys.
Big James is scheduled to face a 400-pound opponent later this
Oh
afternoon.
my god.
JD inserting
What's
his
he
cotton.
putting up? Oh, he's putting
He
cotton
has
up
an
his nose.
interesting
I
approach
thought.
with his cotton ball.
In his
He
nose? Why in his
fight
nose?
In competition.
No. Does he think that's going to help? I mean,
All right, now that all
don't they always
five
say
cotton balls are
breathing is
securely in
essential
place,
in
we can
sports?
continue.
Yes.
If you
He's
look down
now,
at ringside, you might
handicapping
notice
himself.
Legendary Slap Mountain pioneer Randall
I breathe
Hall.
through my mouth anyways.
Big
You
James
might as
brought
well
him in to
just
help
cut
prepare the
this
Mayhems for
crap
their
out.
fights, and you can clearly
Oh,
see the
he
hard
just
work that they've
he
been
shot
putting
one
in.
out of his nose.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Brandon
saying. Like,
won the original
is he
Slap
doing it for more
Mountain tournament
theatrics?
back in
Because when he gets hit,
2012,
he's definitely
dealing
going
out a series
to
of
shoot it
brutal
out of his nose
knockouts
more.
using his patented helicopter.
I mean, the Mayhems are a long line
That
of
was nearly a
entertainers.
decade ago, and he still wears the belt.
Is that
And
the,
Hey, Our
Does
next
he think he's going to
contestant
get
is
slapped
stepping
in
out
both
of the tree line now.
ears at the same
Escorted to the
time?
ring by legendary Slap Mountain competitor Superstar Kenneth.
Oh
It's
my
Mr.
God! If
Crystal.
Superstar Kenneth would come out of
Mr.
retirement
Crystal has
right here,
become
this would
somewhat
be
of an internet
amazing.
celebrity since the
Do you
premiere of
hug
Slap
other men
Mountain.
when you don't have shirts
We've
on?
received
I mean, that's
thousands
kind of something a
messages
little
and requests
too
from
much
Mr.
for me. That's a lot of
Crystal,
skin
who
on
seems
skin.
to have an undeniable appeal to
Yeah, I mean,
female
I'm
slap
not
fans.
trying to do
Mr.
that, but
Crystal
you know, if
always
it
has
happens,
something
it
to say to
happens.
the
But
camera.
I
Now
just
he's
don't know
stepping
where there would
around
be
the
not only
outside of the
I would
ring
be
and
shirtless, but
preparing
another
to
man
enter
would
the
be shirtless.
competition area.
Got them
Stepping
juggalos
up
in the
onto
house.
platform.
I thought it said
Stepping up
Dog
onto the
Gigolo.
at
platform.
first.
That's our sign that
He's
it's
a
time to get this
gigolo.
fight
Looking
cracking.
good. Oh,
Let's turn it over now to our ring announcer.
this
Little
guy might
Box
be related to
Gomez.
you after seeing his ass right there.
Yes.
There's a whole lot of real meaty men out here today.
JD Mayhem with a look of intensity on his face.
Oh wow, look at him. Yeah, he's got one in both. He doesn't want to hear. He is sensory depriving himself today.
Do you think he's like, you know, if I cut out the sense of smell and the sense of hearing, that I will be more in tune with touch?
He is honing
Our lead official
his
this afternoon will
senses.
be Brad, unfortunately. Brad's going to explain the rules to our
Brad's a real
competitors.
son of a bitch if
As
we've
you
learned
heard,
anything from
this
Slap
match
Mountain.
is
He's a
scheduled
real
for
son
20
of a
rounds
bitch.
with a 90
Brad is
second
real
break
wishy-washy.
between
He
rounds.
doesn't care
Now, the rules
really.
at Slap
He'll
Mountain
be
are a
just
bit of a
sitting
mystery,
talking.
but the best I can figure, no punching and no kicking.
It depends on who he's been intimidated more by. He'll say, yeah, that's good, or no, that's bad, or
All right,
he's the only referee I've ever seen that looks to the opponents to see what they say until he figures out.
And it's tails. That means JD
Is there any
Mayhem
chance
will
that
have
any
the
of these
first breath.
guys live more than
We're gonna
5
start
miles
this
away
match
from
with a
this
half-hearted
compound?
handshake. And then a karate chop to the neck by JD.
Oh, come on. That's what they call an attention getter. Right away, he's letting us know the Mayhems are dirty as hell.
Now, JD Mayhem has what's called a one penalty.
I don't think that was a penalty.
I don't either.
Mr. Crystal was known.
Oh, nice slap by Mr. Crystal.
Oh yeah, boy, you just awakened a monster.
JD was shocked by the power in that slap.
You just poked the bull, buddy.
Now you're gonna get it.
Mr. Crystal's quite
Enjoy your final drink of salty ass water. It's probably purified.
Women love this guy.
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact,
He's a poon hound for sure.
Contacting our social media accounts for Slap Mountain, our Instagram, our TikTok, our Twitter. So many messages asking about Mr. Crystal.
Look, JT Tilly loves all the attention that Mr. Crystal's been getting. She showed me at least 15 nudes that they've received over there on Slap Mountain's social media.
The initial and the potential in the
JD Mayhem
potential.
does not like Mr. Crystal at all, and you cannot blame him.
My goodness, how long is this break?
I've
seen NFL players with broken legs take longer to get back on the field.
JD's going to haul off here.
Oh,
okay.
I mean,
slap at all.
It was a little low, just below the earlobe, just below. It could have went either way with that one.
Is now at a 2 penalty.
If I was your cousin, the Mayhem boy,
Mayhem claims that that's an illegal strike.
my wife and my girlfriend here. Don't say anything about that.
We're going to decide here if that was a clean shot or not.
It was like on the boundary.
On the boundaries. Really? Was it?
Okay, that's been determined to be
really?
a legal strike. That's a clean strike.
What?
So here we are with another 90-second break.
That was the most blatant one of the two, but this one is good to go. We're all good.
Mr. Crystal, no.
now Mr. Crystal doesn't need to wash off his mouthpiece. He just needs to brush his teeth at least once a day.
If you look closely, Mr. Crystal has actually got 2 sets of hips, so he's able to
He's popping and setting both sets at the same time.
He's got an extra toe.
But if you were the Mayhem
Here we
boy,
are with the beginning of round
I would
3.
slap him so high in the head this time.
Mhm.
Like I would slap him like above the ear, in the top of the head.
All right,
Yeah,
JD
aim
Hall
high.
call.
Aim high on this one.
Using the helicopter technique.
It's
Okay, that was
the
another illegal
shove.
strike by JD Mayhem.
How's
A
that
little
a
bit of
legal strike?
I'm
little
starting
bit
to
of a
feel like JD
push.
doesn't care about whether or not these strikes are legal.
Freaking Brad, get your shit together.
Okay, it looks like JD Mayhem
Oh,
is
look at
now
that
going to
ponytail
be
on that
at a
guy.
3 penalty. That's a 3 penalty.
Is that
for JD
guy got a
Mayhem.
tattoo of an ice
If
cream
he does
cone on his
reach a
shoulder?
5 penalty, he will be
It
disqualified.
looks that way,
and
or
Mr.
a
Crystal will win
slice
the
of
match.
pizza.
Pizza. I mean, I don't
Okay,
want to say
3-0.
too much, but I'm
I
pretty sure I
believe
got that
that
same
probably
pair of
means 3
shorts that
penalties
Mr.
for
Crystal
no
has on.
penalties. All right, Mr. Crystal.
Oh,
Right on the money again.
serving
Mr.
it.
Crystal with
Serving it,
solid
Mr.
technique
Crystal.
this afternoon.
Uh-oh. He's going to
Okay,
take his
I'm
mouthpiece
getting a
out and talk
message
to his
from Tammy,
deity.
Mr. Crystal's live-in girlfriend.
Oop, Tammy. Go ahead. Put her
She's
through.
actually sent me a video file here, and she's asking if I will play it. I'm going to go ahead and play it during
She's
the
a
break
hottie.
here.
If you've never seen Tammy,
Hey,
there she
all
is.
you boys and girls and YouTubers out there.
Okay.
I just want to tell you that
Hello.
my girlfriend and me and him is dating. And I just want you to please stop bugging him.
Did you say Mikey Mayhem?
He told
Yeah.
me that he only loves me and only me.
Aw.
Just please leave my man alone. He doesn't want to be bugged.
Is she reading a script? Is there somebody with a
He's
gun?
my baby, my love. And only my love.
I hope she has like a filter, because if not, she has got the scariest eyes
And
I've
if
ever
you
seen.
can't believe this, then you don't need to believe it at all. Just leave it alone.
She's like a Eric
Now
the
we're
actor
back
type.
at the table for round 4, and Mr. Crystal suddenly has a lot of concerns about JD Mayhem's slapping technique.
He needs to be more concerned about his HIV. He may be spreading to someone else later
Mr. Crystal
tonight.
is now being very particular about the placement of the slaps, and I'm not so sure that
What
JD or James Mayhem.
What the
really
hell are they
care too
doing
much.
now?
Yeah,
Nope,
what?
another illegal strike to the ear. That's going to be a 4th penalty for JD.
I would just punch
Now,
him
to
at
be
this
fair,
point.
JD is
I
really
Yes,
feel like
sir.
I was about to and then just
Punch fight.
Because of the genetics,
ball my
sometimes
hand
it's
up
a
and
little
punch
bit
him in the
difficult
ear.
to tell where the chin stops and the cheeks and the forehead begin on Mr. Crystal.
I mean, being a physically fit specimen like
All right,
I
Mr.
am,
Crystal's 4th slap doesn't
I'm
look too
pretty sure
bad,
I'd
and
at
those
least wear a
bodies stop.
shirt if I had the bod
Okay, wait.
of Mr. Crystal.
Okay, the officials are discussing whether to charge Mr. Crystal with a penalty or not, and the crowd is very vocal about this.
Yeah. Well, they should have.
I mean,
we've
Mr.
got a
Crystal
heated
wants to get back
conversation
to
going on in the
Tammy.
ring. And it looks
He's
like
like,
there
well, yeah,
will
he
be
also
no
wants to win
penalty
too.
for
But
Mr. Crystal. JD Mayhem is not pleased.
He's looking
Neither
to
is the
plow.
crowd. Okay, so as it stands, we've got JD Mayhem.
So
sitting at
much
a
bad
4
blood
penalty,
and so
Mr.
much
Crystal with
tainted
no
blood
penalties.
in this ring right now.
this one just
Oh,
throw
and now
up.
JD is raging out in the middle of the
Oh.
ring. This is not good.
He's throwing
There's
up.
clearly a lot of buildup. Okay, wait. Now JD is screaming at the fans in the audience. I just got another video message from Tammy.
Oh, hell, Tammy's back.
Please back off, my man. And leave my baby alone.
What's going on here, Kevin? What are you doing?
I just don't like it when people hits on my baby.
Don't hit on my man.
My love.
Wow.
Round 5
Can you imagine
is
her
underway.
bedroom talk with that sexy voice?
Mhm.
JD Mayhem hauling off,
Flinch.
and he slaps Mr. Crystal in the neck again. And
He's gonna
that
break
might just
Mr.
do it for
Crystal's
this match.
neck.
That could be a 5 penalty for JD. It did look like a penalty.
That was a double whammy. Technical
Okay,
term.
doesn't
But
seem
shouldn't
like
they
Brad's gonna call this
penalize
one, and I'm
Mr.
not sure
Crystal
why.
for grabbing his opponent's hand and trying to tell
Oh,
his
a big
opponent
shot
how
from
to
Mr.
slap him?
Crystal. JD does not seem phased. Come to think of it, he has not left this table one time during the match, and Mr. Crystal keeps milking every one of these breaks. I think he's
Mr.
trying
Crystal,
to
yeah,
keep from getting continuously.
he said it's going
clubbed
to
by
rain
JD
soon and
Mayhem.
stop this fight. Rain delay.
Mr. Crystal's getting some advice from the legend superstar Kenneth, but I'm not really sure what you can do here.
Yeah, he's like, look at these
Don't really
clouds.
seem
If
to
I
care
keep
too much about winning the match.
when we were
really
walking
just
through the
seem to
woods, I
want to
felt
continue
sprinkle. If I
punishing
keep,
Mr. Crystal, and with Brad
I'll take
not
a
following that fifth
technical.
penalty on
I'll take
JD,
a
this match is
tie.
going to continue.
How about we
Could go
call
all
it a
20 rounds, and
push?
that puts Mr. Crystal in a horrible position here.
What's he got?
Sure, his
Oh, I thought it
face
was
is
like
really
you,
swollen,
Mayhem. He
but
was
how would
putting
you
some
know?
lip balm on. That gross lip balm that
Okay,
you
here
have to
we
put
are
on
with
your own
round
finger.
6. JD Mayhem using the helicopter. Whoa!
Oh, baby!
100% without a doubt.
I don't know.
That was an illegal strike. Let's
The
see if Brad calls it.
helicopter, also known as the Black Hawk Down. Hello, Brad, you some bitch.
At the eyebrow, but the majority of the
I like how Brad is a flip-flopping son of a gun. He's like,
okay, so Brad
that
has
was in the
decided
strike
no
zone,
penalty.
but
This fight will
it could have been a
continue.
penalty.
Round 6. And another fantastic slap by Mr. Crystal.
Yeah,
That was
Mr.
probably
Crystal
his
has
best
definitely
slap of
been
this
laying
fight
the
so
best
far.
slaps.
There is no doubt that JD felt that one. And now I can see where the crowd is starting to turn on Mayhem just a little bit here.
Oh, so is the
Unbelievable.
weather. The weather's turning on him as well.
Mr. Crystal's trying to turn this around. Here's Tammy.
Tammy's back.
Leave my man alone. That's all I'm asking. If you can do it, I'll thank you and I'll appreciate it.
If you can't,
If you
I will
can't,
hunt you down like the dog you are.
I'll burn something on your front lawn.
then you're not well worth it.
Not well worth it.
Will worth it or well worth it?
But I just want you to know one thing.
I'm
Leave
The South will rise
my
again.
man alone.
Oh,
Round 7. Will JD Mayhem continue
Why are these
dropping
women
bombs on
and
Mr.
men that are
Crystal?
flocking to get Mr. Crystal? Why can they not?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Devastating blow.
I like that he
That
lifted
was
his
so
foot
wild
back.
that it actually hit him in the back of the head. And again, no penalty from Brad. Oh, my gosh.
Cream Pie
Here we go with
Okerlund
round
should be
7 for
swinging some
Mr.
hands. He's a
Crystal.
big dude.
He is, yeah.
Great shot.
God.
Oh, JD Mayhem shoots his cotton ball out at Mr. Crystal in response.
That's what you call an
Wow.
intimidation factor right there.
Mhm,
It's
mhm.
not
Dad picks up
rocket.
JD's nostril cotton. JD
Nostril
immediately shoves his ear.
cotton.
Well, maybe
Mr. Crystal resorting to insults. He's calling JD Mayhem
Oatmeal
a pussy.
Pie Okerlund or whatever his name is. Maybe he
Mr.
says, you
Crystal
know,
has taken
there's more
7
money in
brutal, illegal shots
just
to the
promoting these
head,
things.
and it doesn't seem like
You
he's
know?
got
He doesn't
the
get his
power to hurt
hands
JD
dirty.
Mayhem. So this is not a great situation to be in.
30 seconds.
I have
Do
a
you
feeling
think
this
that-
has never been a
He's
good
asking
situation to be
Superstar
in.
Kenneth for more
Yes,
advice.
yeah. I can look around this property. This
Looks
is
like
not a
there's
good
something
situation to
going
be
on
in.
with the right
Do you
hand
think
of
that
Mr. Crystal.
Cream Pie Okerlund there has an undershirt on, or you
I
think
feel
you can
like
see
maybe
his
he's looking
nipples
for
through
a
that?
way out of this
Mm.
Because
fight.
it looks like I can see his red belly underneath that shirt.
Okay, he's talking to Cream Pie Okerlund now about his right hand.
You feel like it's yeah, I think I think you're right.
I think Mr. Crystal's looking for a way out. He's waved off the count.
Oh,
This
he's
fight
showing
could be
him
over.
he has a hangnail. Could be infected.
There's something wrong with the right hand of Mr. Crystal.
I got a hangnail, bud.
Look
Call
here,
this
man.
fight.
See, I keep
This
itching
fight's
it,
over,
and it
folks.
keeps
We
getting
got a
red.
winner.
The more I touch it, the redder it
JD
gets.
Mayhem. And I can see here Mr. Crystal's actually starting to get a little bit emotional here, talking to Cream Pie.
He's about to cry.
At the end of the fight,
gonna
gonna
cry?
shake his hand with that right hand.
Oh God, he's about to ball. Pussy.
JD Mayhem has avenged all of the disrespect.
I hope he shows up to your house on New Year's
Now
Day
they're
and
gonna go ahead
slaps
and
you.
give each other a hug. He's going to pat him on the back with that same right hand.
Oh, it's nothing better than
Not sure
Christmas
if I can get a look at that hand. Actually,
in the
Okay,
mountain.
there it is.
Mm. Look at him,
It
sweet
doesn't seem
tats
like
too.
there's
Can we get a good
anything
look at
wrong.
this?
It just looks like a regular little baby hand. friends, there you have it.
Baby
After
hands.
7 crazy rounds of competition,
7 crazy
Mr.
rounds
Cuckoo
and
surrenders,
12
and the
crazy
Mayhem family
hours.
walks away with
Yeah, I
bragging
mean, my
rights
goodness,
and a
he could have got out of this way earlier if he was just going to give up.
Congratulations to JD
Ah.
successful
That
defense of
flinching
his
son of
family's
a
honor
bitch.
and on a beautiful display of dexterity and strategery.
Strategery.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah,
Ring the
do
bell
that stuff
for
too.
notifications. And be on the lookout
I love that
for
one.
more big announcements from
Look like he
Slapline
was throwing a
Kid.
bowling ball with his foot. He kicks his foot out like he's
My
about
name
to
is
bowl a
JT
strike.
Tilly, and we will see you next time
JT's the best.
on Slap Mountain.
I remember
What
Mikey did that one time. That's why we haven't invited him back to our house for any sort of get together.
Oh, Crystal.
Have a nice day, y'all.
I mean, Tammy. What I call her, Crystal? I'm sorry, Tammy.
Oh, she's Mrs. Crystal.
Yeah, Mrs. Tammy Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
What a gal. Winner Christmas dinner.
But I remember
we-
you did that whole cotton ball in the nose thing over top of the fruit tray, and we were like, "Well, but you eat the whole fruit tray yourself?" And you went and blew it out your nose. I was like, "Oh, my wife's gonna talk about this whenever they leave."
When they leave, I'm going to get a real talking to. I hope everybody's having a great Christmas day. If you have not yet liked this video, please do so. If you were nice enough to give a dono, we will shout you out at our next earliest convenience. Maybe in a video, maybe in a fruit basket. You never know. Bishop, hope you enjoyed the rest of your Christmas.
Oh, yes, you as well.
All right, guys. Until next time, which will probably be in another hour, make sure you're here for the grand finale of a very merry Knoxmas. We'll see you guys for the next one. Until then, please remember.